Get ready.
Could be incorrect about this.
Yeah, both teams with Rolling Thunder as well. So oftentimes you'll see those kind of come down right after the spike plant.
It is.
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna say, I barely got to catch a glimpse of the scoreboard on our other monitor for a second, but I'm like, well, nobody else would run a Sheriff other than a Jet with Blade Storm.
He's making a little noise, seeing if he can bait somebody out.
Just floating around. Aftershock to clear that left side here in Garage. Nobody to be found, but two fairly aggressively pushed forward members of Hamtori, creating a crossfire, as Jinx and Zumba just would love for somebody to fall into this trap. Oof.
Yeah, the turret placement makes a lot of sense. They're going to pick it up. Just watch that mid as long as they can. Smoke going over into mid as well, maybe faking a B.
30초 남았습니다.
That's going to be Zest. Eliminated. 30 seconds remaining. Are they prepared? Is God Dead prepared? No, he is not. Blind, of course, is going to be there because Stax is in this game. Completely catches him off guard, eliminating him, making sure that that Sheriff, that Blade Storm doesn't get to do a damn thing. That's going to be, ooh, nice Nanoswarm invested. Quite a bit of damage pushed out onto Inpa. It does retreat. King, however, still does fall. Cinder finding that kill. Look at everybody wrapped around here over towards screens. 4 members of Hamtori trying to break their way through. Op still going to be here from RB. Holding it main, now has to relocate. Jumps up top to get a better angle.
They're just going to try to brute force their way through screens. I don't know about this.
It's not gonna happen. Chloe holding the corner just shuts them down with this. You got to be ready for them to have some kind of weapon that isn't a classic at any given time. Because these guys, they just kind of throw their money up in the air. Ooh. Great shot. Follow-up peek is there from Glow. Knows that God Dead is not going to be able to reset off the tailwind, get scoped back in with the operator so he can very quickly capitalize on that misplay.
The Brimstone smoke doesn't slow down Vision Strikers at all. They're not fooled by it. They are just getting through. Complete control over mid right now allows them to kind of decide which side they want to push through. And RB working his way forward with the op. A lot of players with the new changes to Heaven playing back.
Glow pushing up. Impop not ready for it. Went right into their spawn. Taking him down. Heaven clear for the moment. 2 getting ready to come through ropes. They get the spot on 1 and screams. Stax finds Zumba, but then Jinx takes out Stax. Over here and ropes. Glow is perfectly positioned to back up RB as they get ready to swing up into Heaven. 2 members pushing forward. There's the shot. Tailwind out for safety. He peeks the corner. Glow's there. Takes out Cinder. A 3rd kill for him. The win streak from these guys isn't enough. All of the first place finishes that they have had isn't enough to convince you. Just look at how they're playing this. Just like we said, this is actually surprising to us how dominant it is looking. We expected more from Hamtori. A nice peek around the corner there into the sewer from Zumba. Does manage to find King. And big damage back on the Stacks. Does force him out of that aggressive peek.
And Vision Strikers has Hamtori so confused right now. The Cinder doesn't know where the heck to place his cameras and his trap wires. He's just bouncing around, setting them at places. He's moving between screens, between the defender spawn, and he hasn't found much to work with. He's going to set a smoke down. RB's just going to poke a shot in there, see if he can catch him sneaking. But again, right now, they're completely lost. Hamtori has no idea how to keep track of what Vision Strikers is trying to do. They can go into B, they could go into A, they can come through mid.
Look at this. It drew the Jet away for a moment. Glow starts pushing forward, says, hey, look, Heaven's clear. At least for now, God Dead is going to be in position up top. Just have the blades drawn out, and Stacks will fall. Glow waiting, now Zest getting dropped. Huge plays here from GodDead, potentially a round win possible. Dash over the side, goes down the cloud burst, RB finds Jinx. Jump up over the top, doesn't find much, so right click not gonna connect. Now it's all on the Sheriff. Glow will find his skull. Now needs to claim a fourth if they want to win out the round. Pokes around the corner, and Cinder does come out on top. So 2-8 here for Hamtori. Fault line to lead the charge. A slow orb was there. Zest seemingly unaware that they have Impa in this forward position inside the garage. The question is he actually going to try to aggress? He got punished the last time for that, and you can see that he's cheating back over towards Ramen at the moment on the mini-map, so in all likelihood is just going to be able to hold back and play this angle.
I'd rather see Hamtori be a little more defensive. They have Neural Theft, they have Orbital Strike available, so they've got all the tools to set up a really good retake. I think this is one where you can be patient. You can kind of don't give any trades over to Vision Strikers. If they get a plant, so be it. You have the opportunity with your utility to maybe get something done. Zumba just catches Glow right on the ropes with the Bucky. This is what they do best.
That's what they need to be looking for, but here we go. Here's the push into the garage. That's going to be leading the charge, and he's not ready for the Bucky. Does catch them off guard. It's seeming like Hamtori may just be able to pick up this final round in the half before they themselves shift over onto the defensive side. Still looking for the play here in the garage. Checking the I was gonna say Aftershock could be big. Dash forward from RB. Actually does find Impa before Jinx takes him down, but Stacks will go ahead. Make that minor exchange of 2 for 1. Turret into the back. Rocket drawn out. Here's the movement. Will throw it. Makes it a 1 for 1 on that. Spike picked up, starting to get planted. Does he have enough time? Dash forward comes in. GodDead with the frenzy will take down King.
When they're on the back foot as often.
Aftershock on the side. Glow trying to get out of there. Barely makes it up onto the box. Now manages to find one. Zumba there. Paranoia doesn't connect onto the race, but a great peek from the side comes out from Stacks, showing that coordination with his teammates.
Great call.
Surprises Zumba. Does manage to find that kill. Wall now going to be coming up here, up in heaven. Zest chilling up on top of the wall. He's trying to weave those shots, but he cannot do it. But a great amount of damage is answered back there. Jinx will fall. And suddenly, Cinder, alone with a stinger, sitting at a ramp. Oh,
yeah,
dear.
Well, ideally, he just, gets 2. I mean, getting 2 would be a win for Cinder at this point. Getting 1 is okay. Getting none is not great, but what are you going to do when it's a 5v1? No, ideally, you'd like to get back to the bomb, but that's just not going to happen. He knows it. Vision Striker is just too good at holding their angles, playing off of each other's, call-outs. Right away, RB is there to pick off the Brimstone after Zest catches him behind the wall. Zest doing a great job not exposing himself to the Bucky, recognizing the situation really quickly, reacting to it. Again, Vision Strikers is just light years ahead of you mentally, and King.
I mean, if you ever listen to comms for any FPS game, especially ones that have character abilities, such as this in Overwatch, the comms are often just tragically chaotic. But it seems like that's maybe not the case here for Vision Strikers, or they're just able to breathe through the chaos, much like this round is here. It's a very fast one. I mean, what really is there to talk about? Look at the investment coming through. But yeah, likely going to be in prep in case GodDead dies and loses the operator. So he's going to be keeping his fingers crossed, Jinx, that he doesn't have to give up his life savings for another operator in the next round. Wall up for the moment. Everybody moved up here through mid. 2 at ropes. 1 at B heaven. Around the corner. Jinx is going to be finishing off that turret. Is that enough to call the rotation here from Vision Strikers? They will have Stacks start to rotate over. He's playing in the middle, right outside of the heaven stairs.
A lot of options for retake, and I think that's why Vision Strikers is playing back. They have the lockdown, they have the Rolling Thunder available. They don't really need to get aggressive on this one. They can kind of let, and you can just pick up 1 with Zest on a Zumba. Good angle there. Flashpoint comes through, but they're not able to catch him. He gets down behind the box.
Yeah, drop down comes in. Rolling Thunder kind of displacing them for the moment, so doesn't manage to line up a shot. Sees the off shot, sees the skull! Glow with the backup, keeping him protected from below. Gets rid of Cinder as he peeks out
It is almost over here on Split. 12-6 match point.
Well, wasn't correct. It's not going to be an operator pushed out here from GodDad. Jumping through, Zimba. Showstopper ready. The TP away from Glow. He stays alive for a little bit longer, but Zimba does manage to find him in the end. Blinds coming through. Stacks has the angle from the side. Takes down 3 in a row. Do I hear a 4th? Not for him. At least not yet. King presses up, gets rid of Zimba. The spike is dropped. The lockdown is rolling. And Cinder, I don't think there's a damn thing in the world that he can do to try to drag this back. No, there is not. Stacks does find that 4th kill after.
Did I catch that right? Did they get 2 people on top of that wall for Hamtori when it went up? Okay, I thought that was impressive. That takes some serious coordination.
Yeah, we had them both.
If it was intentional.
Nice little boost coming through. Aggressive push up onto short. Does cost Glow his life. Impa managing to take him down, but then Stacks responding in kind, so instantly a 4v3 advantage here for Vision Strikers. Spike is still going to be inching forward, up short. As RB just looks to play away from Shower. 2-2 split here for Vision Strikers. With a 2-1 for Hamtori. Sage not there with them yet. I think the cam dart might have just gone out and clipped onto him in Hookah. He's going to be peeling back. It seems like it's going to be the Sage's job to try to draw attention away from the A site to open things up here for GodDad and Zumba to make their way in, but it's actually going to be a rotation now coming out. Ooh, great headshot as he peeks around the corner. That's going to be 1 dead. Looks for the follow-up headshot, doesn't find it, but still gets enough taps to take down Stacks. 2 members remaining here for Vision Strikers, making their way onto the site. Spike does get planted, but here is Zest, and he is cleaning up house. Takes down 2. Now looks for the last. Cinder around the corner gives his position away with that slow orb, and Zest will go ahead and claim him for a 3rd. As the spike will get cleaned up in the end.
Yeah, just looking for the guns, and that is going to be Hunter's Fury up.
Absolutely huge. I mean, and getting another res that quickly. Absurd.
Yes.
Glow still playing the showers. He is not shaken at all by the shock dart. He just continues to hold his ground. Takes him out. Will go ahead. Gets the Vandals. No, I don't want that. Gets the Phantom instead. Everybody has their preference as the Neural Theft will be used. And it does spot out the 3 remaining members. That being said, despite knowing that Zumba was playing out around Hookah, Zest still gets caught off guard and does fall. RB not moved up far enough to take a peek past Fountain over towards the link. Will not manage to find Zimba. Cinder just burning the wall to try to get a little bit of a cheeky position here to peek into the showers, but there is nobody moving in that direction right now from the side of Vision Strikers.
Yeah, it's trying to play against Vision Strikers' tendencies, which is they love, especially RB, loves to be coming through the bads, but RB's actually on the other side of the map this time, so for them, a wasted wall as the defense starts to rotate over towards A site, as I think they have a pretty good idea that it's going to be coming down, and once these smokes come down, it is orbital strike going to be used here? A blind orbital strike into U-Haul.
I mean, usually kind of safe. You expect somebody to be playing in U-Haul, but in this rare circumstance, nobody was there. Glow was already playing outside of it. Pushes the corner here. Stacks is going to be the one to find Cinder, but Zumba will trade that one back. 1v2, but yeah, will not be able to get a plant off. The spike having to be abandoned over to the side.
Yeah.
Player right now, as far as cash is concerned, it's very close. RB, aiming a bit too high, was looking at the back of Fountain instead of this close corner. Wasn't quite prepared for that aggressive peek out from Cinder, so does not get punished. We'll throw down the slow orb. Aldrone will go ahead and spot him. They see him starting to pull back. A 3-man stack here. King, a really nice spot there. Finds Jinx. Will go ahead and be able to safely retreat. Spike getting picked up now by Zumba. Seems like even though they lose out on Jinx here, A is still going to be the play.
Yep, they're stacking in to mid. As the Owl Drone going to be used through baths to kind of clear the way, but that's shot down very, very quickly, so they know where 1 is, but the attention is over here. Glow holding down the trigger. Paranoia comes out. Going to be GodDad getting King, though.
They do lose King somehow. Glow not dying. Stacks backing him up yet again. Takes down Impa. Still going to be 2 hovering around U-Haul. Flash going out there onto the truck on site. Zest gets the Hunter's Fury out. It's for the hit. Can't finish off Goddead because he's already gone. Stax killing him off. Push around the box. Zumba. Quick tap on the glow. Finishes off the enemy Omen. Now 2v2.
10초 남았습니다.
Dart will get finished off. Push out from Stax manages to find the headshot.
스파이크가 설치되었습니다.
Here's the plant coming out on the box. Fault line going to be invested. Zumba will fall. Vision Strikers back in control. First they tie it 3-3. Now they take the lead yet again. 4-3 on the board for them.
The Stax masterclass being shown here.
Oh, had to have seen that. Now has to back up. Doesn't take too much damage on the exit. Not sure if the tailwind was used on the back end. Either way, RB does manage to re-peek and find Cinder this time around. RB forced back by the Hunter's Fury, and Goddead capitalizes, finding that headshot. Glow in the meantime, taking down 2 through the smoke. Finds Jinx. I must have heard the footsteps and just went and open fired and just happened to get the headshot. Either way, going to be a very welcome surprise for him. But we'll pick up a third, and Stax will get the finish here as Goddead goes down. Well, Tailwind used an aggressive re-peek from RB, completely punished, shut down there. Zest now holding Garden, finds 2, finds 3. Stax will get another, he'll get the last. These 2 guys basically alone, but it would still be a negative mark against them. This would be a draw, effectively.
And Vision Strikers have dropped, you know, 1 map so far in this tournament to New Turn. And I believe it was Bind, actually. And I think that's a big part of why this map was picked. By Hamtori, this is a map that Vision Strikers has said in the past they don't really like. Opening up, though, it's going to be a 2-for-1 for them. Make it a 3-for-1.
Swift and furious here from Vision Strikers as they make their way onto the set. But pressing forward, is he prepared? Nope. Shorty around the corner, Stax gets the headshot. As Cinder likely just wants to wait out for the spike to explode and then run into that rather than give the kill over, but we'll see.
Stax doesn't need to move. No reason to do anything except hang out for the most part, as he's going to use a fault line out there, but Cinder still waiting, still seeming to catch somebody. Now he's gonna reveal his location with the shots. Now really gonna be able to come and take advantage of it. Anybody that tried to even sniff at bats, even if they were outside the other door, they would find ways to push through, get a kill. And so I just thought, what are you guys talking about? Like, you're really good at this map, but after they lost to New Turn, then I thought, okay, I see what's going on.
Just because you're really good at it doesn't necessarily mean you have to like it.
True. That's very true.
Not everybody might like their profession, but maybe they're just so good at it.
No.
And bad at everything else that they can't.
No, this is honestly true. I used to, when I was swimming, I used to be good at the butterfly. Well, if anybody who's ever done any swimming, that stroke is the absolute hardest to do. So I hated that I was good at it.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Push around the back, blinds out onto Impa, instantly gets taken down by RB with a stinger. It's simply just not ready for it at all. Completely obliterated. As King defended the backside, comes up with 1, looks for a little bit more re-peeks. Spectre headshot at range onto Cinder, takes him down. They'll hear the teleporter from Goddead. Will be wielding the Sheriff here, but
I mean, great entry.
Not much to be done.
Great follow-up from King. I mean, he's just in such a phenomenal spot to pick up 2. What more do you need? I mean, that's everything. It's textbooked. And then look at
oh! Actually, it's a headshot on the 1, but Zest with the long wraparound into the teleporter.
You could at least throw a couple bullets. You know right where the bomb is. Yeah, you can adjust yourself around the spike, in different sides of it. So, but you at least have to keep them honest there.
Yeah. Well, unlucky, as they say. RB pressing up in showers now will find Jinx. It's a solid pick off as the bomb gets rotated over through a link over to short. Slowly making their way here, keeping things a little up in the air. Aldrone should be a bit of a giveaway as it moves into U-Haul and won't be able to spot too much. Recon dart well into the back as Goddead has the Blade Storm ready to go. Fires 1, barely misses Glow's head, went right past his neck. And that opens things up for King to just go ahead, shove forward, find 2 kills.
Yeah, instantly the neural theft. comes out, and that's going to give them all the information in the world. Now they just can lock it down, set up the crossfires, do what they do best, and take home what should be another victory. Indeed, RB.
Big heavy stack here. Ooh, RB bites right into it. Stax does manage to trade this out, making it a 1-for-1 and quite a bit of damage. Does go out onto Jinx, so not necessarily going to be worth the investment. Spike going to be rotated back through over towards B site. We've got two playing, one outside hookah, one just inside.
Oh,
Paint
now
shells.
now he knows where Zumba is.
To spot him.
They're going to use that
Teleporter
teleporter to fake.
That they are. Still do have the Sage playing inside hookah, so they're going to have to displace that. Zuba on the back of the side.
Hamtori doesn't bite, though. They're coming right back.
Paranoia doesn't connect. TP there. And now it's going to be the rotation coming through short here for the spike, 4 stacks. Well, up in showers is Impa. Catching Glow off guard, turned around. Check his back.
30초
This is
남았습니다.
not a bad position right now, actually, for Hamtori. They very well may be able to pick up this round. Stun goes out onto Impa. The Rolling Thunder is well going to be invested onto the Sova. They push all the way into showers. They do take him down. 3 more members, however, still to deal with from the side of Hamtori, and the spike has to be planted, and they almost ran out of time. Headshot locked on there by King. Another one to back it up. Jinx gets absolutely demolished, and Stax rotates around the back. He finds Cinder, and while it was looking good at the start, the
Glow gets the trade onto Zumba. So now Hunter's Fury, Glow going to deftly dodge that, and RB starting to heat up with the op now.
There he is. From the shadows into the defender spawn. Pushes there from God Dead, but Glow is ready for it. Takes his head off. And with 2 members remaining in a desperate bid to try to pick up this round, and then 5 more after it, it seems like Hamtori may just be the end of the line for them here in this series. Jinx getting tagged up, wasn't ready for the pressure from Zest. And it is all now down to Impa.
Why not? Why not?
Just for the hell of it, let's run it over
It's
to
the
B.
smarter play, even. I mean,
It definitely is. The recon dart does nothing except tell RB your location. He lands the shot, 13-6 yet again.